Hey, this is Cindy and Destiny with Keep It Real Podcast, and we're here today with Big Time Bill Collier. It's been forever. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself?
We're doing good. We're doing good. Just wanted to get an update from you. It had been, what, 6 months or more?
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
It's been a while. Been a while.
I'm glad we got this opportunity to catch back up. We can figure out where we're at now.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So, do you want to give some updates on where you've been? Because the last time we talked to you, you had the championship at IWC.
Well, the championship at IWC is no longer. My championship title reign came to an end at 931 days, and it was a record of IWC. No heavyweight champion has had a longer title run than me in the company's 24-year history.
Wow. Wow.
So I beat the record by, I think, more than a year. So the next going to be Duke Davis. Congratulations to him. Although, I mean, I'd like another chance to punch him in the head. Congratulations to Duke. We'll see if he's up to the task of trying to break that record because let's face it, that's some pretty big shoes to fill. If he tries to break that record, it might end up in disappointment for him. So what I think he should do is focus on one match at a time and do it that way rather than trying to focus on breaking any records.
So, do you think you'll get a rematch soon?
It's hard to say. You would think with 50% owner, and in my opinion, should be 100% owner, Justin Plummer in my corner, we should have had the rematch already. But it's been 3 months and there still isn't anything. I think this is something I'm going to bring up to Justin Plummer, by the way. Like, Plummer, if you're listening, man, come on, let's get the ball rolling. We need another title shot here. We need to get the title back where it belongs.
No, absolutely. I mean, you being a record holder, that should give you some kind of,
Yeah, that and
advantage.
exactly that, and I didn't get a rematch. That's crazy. When does
Yeah.
that ever?
Yeah, you would think you would have had one by now. It's been a minute. A minute. So, what else has been going on with you? I mean, other than IWC, other places that you've been.
I've been staying busy. Excite Wrestling's been keeping me busy. Immortal Championship Wrestling's been keeping me busy. Especially Greek Town Wrestling, along with IWC, been keeping me busy, and Empire State Wrestling. They've all been keeping me busy with the normal rounds. Um, Everything seems to be going well. I'm still feeling good. I still feel healthy, so that's a plus. I'm sure there are some other places out there. I'm looking forward to this upcoming weekend, September 13th. I'm going to be at Neo Wrestling in Ohio, wrestling Josh Bishop for the Mega Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, wow.
And I plan on knocking him flat on his back and winning that title because it's been a minute since I've been champion anywhere, and I think it's about time. So, Josh, move on over. Here I come.
Yeah. So, you're getting closer and closer to our areas, it seems like.
Exactly. I should get a lot closer. That we could do an interview like this. We could do a sit down in the studio with the three of us.
That would be really cool. Really cool.
Absolutely. Like a live sit down, all three of us, one room, and we can go to town. We can talk about whatever you like.
That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. We're going to hold you to that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you'll definitely have to keep us updated when you're going to be a little closer.
I sure will. I'm making my way over that way, slowly but surely. Here I come.
That's awesome. That'd be great. Everybody needs to see more Bill Collier around
I
this area.
agree. There's plenty of opportunities to do so.
Yeah. And speaking of more opportunities, we've seen a new development. Congratulations. We even kept saying, man, why is he not on TV? Why is he not on TV? Seeing you show up on TNA, we were just like, oh my gosh, we're so happy. How did that
Well,
come about?
well, Agent Zero it showed up on television. Great guy, by the way. He looks familiar. But just like anything, a few phone calls and a few messages back and forth. and it started with the border brawl in Canada. Um, I had a pretty good showing there, and Mustafa Ali needed some muscle, so the devilishly handsome Agent Zero stepped in, and he's going to be the muscle for Order 4.
That's awesome. I know we were so happy for you. I know there's several people that are just so excited for you and want to see
I
you just keep going, you know.
I appreciate that. It's I'm capping off 20 years of hard work to get you know some notoriety and an opportunity to work with TNA. TNA has been absolutely fantastic. It's a great locker room. They have a bunch of like great leaders and mentors there. I couldn't ask for anything more out of TNA right now. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Is there anybody there that you've already worked with previously?
Um, I worked with a lot of guys there previously. Um, I've had matches with Brian Myers, JDC. I've had matches against Jake something, just off the top of my head. Um, I would like to obviously have a lot more matches with a lot more people there in due time. Like I said, it's a fantastic locker room. There's world class talent there, and it's an opportunity to see if I can keep up with world class talent at that level. So it's a new challenge for me, one that I've worked at for quite a while, and I'm excited to see where this goes.
We're excited to see where it goes too. And congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And do you expect to you're going to be continuing doing the independent stuff as well, right?
Absolutely. My independent schedule for the time being is still open and free. I'm still available to work any independent date that I see fit. So any independent companies out there looking to have me, I'm readily available, schedule permitting.
And they can still just get hold of you
Yep, get
on
a hold
this.
of me through my social media handles on Facebook or Twitter. X is what we're calling it now. But they can get a hold of me there, and I'm looking forward to working with any company who's willing to have me.
Need to spread the word. Spread
Definitely.
the word.
I mean, I stay busy, so like there's select dates open, but if there are dates open and there's a independent company out there willing to do business, I'm willing to come in and work. Again, schedule permitting.
Now I know we've asked you this before, but have you? I know you were saying there was certain people that you hadn't got to work with, that like maybe dream matches, dream opponents. Have you
Um,
met any of those?
Again, like dream opponents for me, like right now, the whole TNA locker room to me is wide open. That is absolutely what I would love to work with as many people there as possible. Um, that to me, like my next few goals would be working with as many people there as possible. Like I said, they're world class talents in TNA, and it's not debatable. I would say arguably, but it's not arguable, and that's 100% fact. As many opportunities as I can earn there, I would love to do that. As far as on the independent scene, um, I'm sure I'm sure there's good talent out there that I'm willing to work with and I want to work with and have great matches with. I had an opportunity to work with Richard Holiday not too long
Mhm.
ago, and that was absolutely fantastic. Anytime I get in the ring with Spencer Slade, I get amped up beyond belief. As a matter of fact, working with Spencer Slade in May got me to get into the best physical condition I've been the entire time I've done this. I've dropped almost 30 pounds and completely changed the way my body looks in preparation for one match with Spencer. That's how amped up I get to work with Spencer Slade.
And I remember you talking about working with him and what great shape he was in and all that. What about Elijah?
Elijah Dean, I would love another opportunity to work with him. He's another one. He's a great young talent, and he stays in peak physical condition. Elijah Dean, I'm going to do him a favor here. He is also a personal trainer who can customize personal training plans for people, personal meal plans. Each plan is custom to each individual and their goals. He's just not
That's
like
wonderful.
copy and pasting recipes and workout plans for everyone. Every workout plan, every meal plan is custom to each individual and their goals. If you look up Elijah Dean on social media, you can check out, all his pricings for different weeks and all that. He's available to message. You can DM him anytime. Feel free to drop him a line. If you want to change if you're in a professional wrestling business or you're just looking to get healthier in general, feel free to reach out to Elijah Dean and contact him. He's got testimonials and he can show you proven results. His system and his meal plans and exercise plans, they work. He has a track record so far, and everything for him is going exceptionally well. And if you're looking to get into better shape or just be a little healthier, I highly recommend looking into Elijah D.
Elijah Dean. I know I've been seeing a lot of his stuff. Talking to different wrestlers talking about using him and his programs and stuff.
And they do. And they work. And I'm watching wrestlers, you know, get into better shape to do this, and you know, they're prolonging how long, their career and how long they can do this because now they're getting into better shape. And when you get into better shape, your body works better, you feel better. And he's been able to do that for quite a few people already. He's even done that for people that aren't in the wrestling business, people that are just looking to live a healthier lifestyle. So he's doing real well with that. And as long as people are looking to get into better shape, there is help out there, and Elijah Dean is one of them. And I highly recommend. He's got my stamp of approval. Elijah Dean, if you're looking to get into better shape, give my man a look, and he'll get to talking to you.
And how about you? I mean, you were talking about you losing all this weight and building more muscle. Do you
Um,
have any?
I don't have a personal trainer myself. I do. Here we go. I'm gonna pull the curtain back a little bit. I do talk to Elijah Dean every once in a while, and we'll go back and forth on little things here and there. I I didn't think there was anything wrong with my workouts because my workouts haven't really changed. It was the way I was eating. They say you can't out train a bad diet. I have for 20 plus years. I've out trained for the lack of a better term, a piss poor diet for the last 20 years. I ate whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, and as much as I wanted, and I was able to stay out in front of it. And it just started getting to the point as I got older, I started slowing down. I'm getting tired faster, and I knew I had to work with Spencer, and Spencer is still exceptionally young, and he's only getting better. So for me to be able to keep up with guys like Spencer Slade and Elijah Dean, Zach Nystrom, and Duke Davis, Gannon Jones, Channing Decker, Trent Gibson, and these guys that I work with regularly, they're a lot younger than I am, and they're in great shape. So for me to keep up with them, I had to get into better shape. If I wanted to keep doing this and prolong this, I had to get into better shape. And I feel like right now I'm in the absolute best shape I've ever been in. And I'm ready to work with just about anybody at this point.
And I think you could. And I didn't think, I mean, I'm not saying this to be weird, but to hear Bill Collier say he needed to get in better shape, it's just like,
I hear that a lot.
yeah.
There's people that tell me you're crazy. You can see the difference, but there are people that tell me, by no stretch of the imagination do they think I was in bad shape. It was more not so much the way that I looked, but the way I was starting to feel. I
Mm.
was feeling pretty tired. I wasn't getting through my workouts quite the same way. I wasn't. Sleep is a big thing. I wasn't getting as much sleep as I probably should have. Probably sleeping 5 hours a night, and that was a big detriment. I'm getting better sleep. I'm eating better. I started tracking everything that I put in my body, everything that I eat. I track the calorie. When I say ballpark, I mean I'm within 10 calories every day and within 5 grams of protein every day. So I know what my calorie goal is and what my protein goal is every day. Um, and I track everything. I bought a kitchen scale, so everything is weighed out, everything is tracked, so I know exactly what I'm doing. Um, that was the first thing that I did, and when I started noticing, okay, I'm starting to lose weight and it's starting to drop pretty fast. I just increased my protein a little bit, and I kept lifting heavy in the gym, and I stayed strong, and it helped me out tremendously. It's working wonders right now. I'm not saying I'm opposed to looking into a personal trainer. If I were, Elisha Dean would, probably get a call, um, because he could be a great help, even with as tenured as I am and as knowledgeable as I am with the diet and exercise. It doesn't hurt to get a second opinion. It doesn't hurt to get an outside eye looking in and saying, "Well, okay, well you can do this and you can do this." But I feel better than I have in a long time. I have more energy. My workouts are going great. I feel strong. So dropping the weight wasn't just for vanity or aesthetics. It's helping me feel better and it's helping me move along and keep doing what I love to do.
And how do you fit that into like your schedule? When you're traveling and everything.
I just have like a lot of places. If you look like websites, if I go to eat somewhere, a lot of places have websites where you can look at and see exactly how many calories and protein and carbs are in each meal that you order. So you can keep a good handle, even on the road. If I don't pack a meal with me, I know where some of the smarter meals are that I can eat that are a little lower in calories, a little higher in protein. I know where I can, okay, I can do this because it's only this many calories. I can do this because it's this much protein. It's just making smarter choices. Now, of course, I try to leave room for one meal a week where I can completely gorge and stock up on calories and still be okay, because that makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Where I can eat whatever I want and it won't damage my progress at all. And so far, it's going good, but it's discipline more than anything. And I have to be so many calories into a deficit before I can eat like that. And I still want to maintain a calorie deficit even after what we call a cheat meal. So doing that it's helped me wonders to have at least one meal a week where I can just eat whatever I want. I feel so much better. The food tastes better. And then what ends up happening is the guilt sets in and I end up working harder the next week.
Like, what did I do? What did I put in my body? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Did you have anything you wanted to say? No. Nothing. She still don't want to say nothing.
Still quiet. That's okay. I'm enjoying just her presence being here.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing with her with that when she's just there. Don't think I'm crazy.
And she's there and she's taking it all in and she's taking in all this information. So now she knows what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fantastic.
It is. And it's important too because, you're what, 2 years in now? Mm-hmm. Just 2 years.
And I keep up the best I can. And it looks like your progress is going well. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of your progress as well.
Thank you. Yeah. You've got one coming up, what, Saturday?
Maybe. I think so. Yeah.
Saturday.
Excellent. Yep, because like I said, this Saturday I'll be in I think Canton, Ohio for Neo Wrestling, and it's gonna be fantastic. Me and Josh Bishop, we're gonna tear it up. Like we're gonna show people that wrestling's still a big man sport.
I would love to be able to see that. I'll have to watch it. Hopefully, it'll have somebody will be recording it.
I'm sure there'll be a stream or a link up somewhere at some point. And that seems to be the popular thing to do these days. Be some sort of stream or some sort of link.
It seems to be. Yeah. But yeah, Canton's not that far from here. I don't know.
Well, you have something though, don't you, Destiny?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, well, hopefully one of these days soon. We'll end up on the same event together.
That'd be amazing.
And then I can go out there and you can give me some pointers when I come back. Let me know how I can improve.
Yeah, that'd be good. Give everybody some tips, some advice on some things.
On the ins and outs, and how I can tighten up my game.
So, has anything changed, like with your? I know your travel schedule and everything, but like, is it getting more hectic since you're more involved? With TNA, and does it make it? How do you manage your time?
Very carefully. It usually feels like I'm cramming everything in a day, and there's not a whole lot of time. I try to make sure I leave some personal time aside. It's always good, no matter how dialed in you are. It's always good to have some time to decompress. But managing my schedule, that's not so much the diet, the workouts, the traveling, the wrestling, um, even the TNA travel schedule. The big thing is finding that little bit of time to decompress, because I feel like everybody needs that, regardless of what business you're in, or what hobby you're in, or whatever you're doing. I feel like there needs to be some sort of time for people to decompress and unplug a little bit. Unless you're Spencer Slade, then it's full bore all the time. He's on all the time, and I love that for Spence.
Oh gosh, yeah, but I mean, you have to have, like you said, time to decompress, time with family, time, vacation time.
Right. That's important to me. Like my personal time and my time with my family. That's a big deal. Because I feel like, again, when you have a chance to unplug and have a chance to decompress, put everything aside, it gives you a moment to focus on what they call the important things in life, like your family, your health, how you're doing. And then when I'm ready, I can turn back to this and get refocused and get redialed in. But that little bit of time to decompress, whether it's a little bit of an hour a day or on the weekend. I had a hectic travel schedule, obviously, over this past weekend. I was in Minneapolis for TNA Thursday and Friday. I get on the plane to come home. I get directly off the plane, directly into the car from Buffalo, straight to Erie for Big League Wrestling, and it's another late night there. So when I get home Sunday, I get up. My daughter has a thing for school. I go take care of that, and then it was time to decompress. But there again, it's a long weekend from Wednesday to Saturday, where I'm so dialed in, I don't have time to focus on anything else. But then there's that one afternoon where I can just decompress, relax, and I didn't even talk wrestling yesterday with anybody. I kind of unplugged. My focus is here. Now it's Monday. It's back to work in the gym, back to work on the diet, back to work getting focused. But that little bit of time to decompress was everything for me, because then I could refocus on Monday.
Sure, it gives you. I mean, even us, it gives you a burst of energy too. You know,
Absolutely, it does. Being able to sit and to relax and finally like take a deep breath, because that's another big thing, that one of my biggest issues is giving my body the rest that it needs, because I've been doing this and going so hard for so long that my mind wants to go, 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 and my body can't keep up. So
yeah,
that rest, whether you want to or not, is very beneficial. So I took that little bit of time yesterday. It was one of those days where I was like, okay, Sunday, I have an early morning thing here. After that, unplug, decompress, relax. I don't have to do anything. I can put my feet up. I can watch Netflix. I can see, because I don't get an opportunity to watch a lot of anything. Um, I finally got caught up with Clash in Paris. So how long ago was that? 2 weeks?
yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks have gone by and I didn't get a chance to watch any of it. So I got caught up on some of that. I watched you know, some other matches I've been meaning to catch up on, and decompressed a little bit, but I didn't talk wrestling with anybody. It wasn't on the menu. So I decompressed, relaxed, and today, laser focus. Got my meal prep in, got my meals in, got my workout in, and now we're doing this, and I'm having a great time and I'm focused.
Yeah. Did it help you? What did you think of Clash in Paris?
I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was a great event. Um, there again, I think I'm not somebody who bashes wrestling. Regardless of what wrestling company it is, I'm not really one to bash wrestling or to say, well, this is better than this or that's better than that. I can watch it objectively and just enjoy it. I don't have to pick it apart. I, which is tough to do sometimes when you do this. I don't have to pick it apart. I can just watch it. I can just enjoy it, and I can watch as a fan because, like when I unplug, like I did yesterday, I can just unplug and sit back and watch what's going on and just enjoy it. Now, there's a part of me that says they can like analyze what's going on, and that part of my brain I can't really shut off. And it's like, okay, where do I think we're going next? Kind of like if you were to watch a movie, a thriller or a suspense. Oh no, the who done it, and your mind
Yeah.
starts when you're just enjoying the movie. Your mind's wondering, okay, who done it. I can do that and still just enjoy the show.
It's fun. I love to sit back and watch. Even though I know a little bit about what's going on behind the scenes, I love to just go be a fan. It's so
I,
much fun,
I
whether
do. I
it's on
like
TV or at a show, independent show or a bigger show. It
to sit
just
back,
really
yeah,
does.
just sit back and enjoy. Because after all, I mean, we all got into this for pretty much the same reason. Because we started watching on television and we became a fan and fell in love with this. And for those of us who get into it, that's why. Now I know that the internet exploded with AJ Lee returning to wrestling. I haven't even got a chance to see that yet.
That was
Um,
insane.
I didn't get a chance to even watch that yet.
Mm.
Um, I saw some small clips, but again, if you're a wrestling fan, now's one of the best times to be a wrestling fan. There's so much of it out there to choose from. There's so much out there to digest. There's something for every type of wrestling fan, no matter what your genre is or what you like or who you like. There's some sort of content out there for every wrestling fan, and I recommend diving in as much as you can. Um, I think it's weird when people bash wrestling. That's weird to me. Um, as a wrestling fan, you should just watch what you like and enjoy what you like. If there's something that you don't have to watch it. You can just move on to what you do like. Um,
It's true.
I'm not a big fan of green beans. I don't bash them regularly. I just move along. That's just me.
Just don't eat it, right?
Yeah, I just don't eat it. I don't bash it or the people that do eat it. I just move along. I keep going.
I was going to ask you, do you have any new merch? Can people, still order it? Where can they get it?
My merchandise you can most of the time if I try to keep my stuff updated at least once a month or once every other month have something new for people that are interested in buying merchandise. I try to keep my photos updated. I try to keep my shirts and whatnot updated. Normally at the events that I'm at, I have my merchandise. Um, People have messaged. I don't have a web store or anything like that, but people have messaged me directly, and I've sent stuff out. Um, so if you were interested, you can message me directly. I can show you what I have. Um, any event that I'm at, I have my merchandise with me. I usually have shirts, hats. I have photos. I usually have some other things, posters and whatnots. Um, Keychains, magnets, stickers. But anything you were interested, big time Bill Collier wise, I have. You can message or see me at the merchandise stand at the events, and I usually have my stuff with me.
Awesome. So just send you a message and you'll let everybody know, that messages
Absolutely.
you, like they shoot it to you like Cash App or whatever.
Absolutely. I can show you exactly what it is I have, show you, let you know what size I have. If it's something that you'd like custom sized. I know people have done that before. They wanted like 4 and 5X shirts, or they wanted something for infants. Can custom make things.
Aw.
Yeah, absolutely. I just had over the past year, I my son welcomed son himself. That's my grandson, Evan. So I had some stuff custom made for my grandson, Evan. He looks adorable in it. Um, but I can do anything you like.
Well, congratulations on your grandson. That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Uh, I had another question. Do you ever see yourself just doing tag matches, being in a
Um,
tag team?
I would love to do tag team wrestling, at least somewhere on a somewhat regular basis. I like tag team wrestling myself. Everybody likes to be a singles star, and that's fine. Um, there's something about tag team wrestling. I like watching tag team wrestling. I like digesting tag team wrestling, and I like to participate because now instead of just two guys, you'll have four, and the whole dynamic of the match changes. You can do things with four people that you can't do with two. The matches can be so much more dynamic. They can be so much more fun. And maybe I shouldn't say this, but like then I don't have to do as many things in the ring because there's always something going on.
Get a chance to breathe.
Yeah, I get a chance to breathe, catch my breath and let the younger guys run hard for a while. I enjoy tag team wrestling. I wouldn't mind being a tag team wrestler at least somewhere or semi-regular tag team matches. Because tag team wrestling is really fun to watch and it's fun to participate in.
How do you feel about intergender?
Um, I'm not personally a big fan of it. I'm not saying that there isn't a time and a place for it. It's like death match wrestling. That's a totally different genre that has its own fan base and its own participants. That's not. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not bashing it. Again, it's different flavors. It's all what people like. Um, there's a time and a place for intergender wrestling. I don't think that for me specifically, I don't think it's something you should just, oh, well, this guy versus this girl, go. For no reason. There should be a reason behind it. There should be some sort of build. Make it make sense to an audience. Don't just serve it up and, well, this guy versus this girl, and because it's wrestling, go. Um, if there's a reason for it, fantastic. I know a while back, I want to say it was about 2 years ago, I had a match with Katie Arquette at Big League Wrestling, one on one.
Love her.
The match was absolutely fantastic. It was one of my favorite matches I've done. Um, I can probably send you a link to it. It's probably posted somewhere. Um, but it was fantastic. I thought it was very well done. And if it's done right, anything can make sense. But it has to be done right. It has to be done for a reason. And I think we checked all the boxes for that. And we had a match that made sense. So I was really proud of that. I was really proud of Katie being there the way she was for that, and she was just as excited as I was to do that.
Yeah, I love her. I think she's so good.
Katie
So
Arquette, and she's a sweetheart.
yeah, I don't think we've ever really got to talk to her, but just seeing her out there.
She's fantastic. Katie Arquette's another one that has earned a break, and hopefully she gets one. She's done work with just about every major wrestling company in the United States. She's all over the United States and Canada. You can check out her schedule. Here I am promoting Katie Arquette now. You can check her and Derek Dillinger out as the production. They do a lot of mixed tag stuff. Um, again, they make that make sense. They make it fun. It's interesting. So you can check out Katie and Derek. They're really fun to watch.
We'll have to do that. Because we
Absolutely.
haven't seen her in a tag team like that. I believe we just saw her as a singles wrestler.
Yeah, she's been doing intergender tags and with Derek Dillinger, and it's going fantastic. That they're getting out there and they're doing amazing. So, definitely worth looking into the production.
Into that one. And who do you think, in your eyes, in your opinion, independent wrestling, other than yourself, Who do you see being, just like a rising star or at the top for somebody to be really looking out for right now?
Um, there again, the first name that comes to mind, I mentioned him almost at nauseum, is Spencer Slade. If I were going to build a wrestling company, my first phone call would be to Spencer. Hey, Spencer, what are you doing? But there are a few. Your Zach Nystroms, your Elijah Deans. I think Duke Davis and Gannon Jones. I've said it before. Channing Decker. You can look at. I like Sean Carr as well from the Binghamton area. I work with Sean Carr a lot at Excite and some other places. I've had great matches with Sean Carr. Channing Decker is another one. I could probably sit here and list names for days. Vince Valor. I just mentioned Katie Arquette, Derek Dillinger. These are all people that put in exceptionally good work everywhere they go. And in my opinion, like some really undeniable people right here that are on the cusp of something great happening.
Gonna have to see if they come around our area more often. We've got to see Duke Davis and oh no, you just said his name.
Duke Davis
Duke
and
Davis, he tags with him.
Gannon Jones. Yeah.
Sorry, Gannon.
Sorry, Gannon. They didn't remember you. They remember Duke because you beat me.
Yeah.
It's really hard it's hard for me right now to talk positively about Duke knowing that he beat me up. Um, Duke is another guy that I would like nothing but good things for him and Gannon Jones. Everyone that I've mentioned, you know what I mean. I want nothing but good things. I think there's room for everyone to do this at a really high level, personally, because it's such a variety in the names that I've mentioned. Everyone does something a little different. Everyone has a little something to offer. Um, so I want nothing but good things for anyone that puts the time and effort into this.
I have a comment, Harold Pollock. How you doing? He's Agent Zero. What's up?
How's it going? Harold is a really good fan from the Erie area. He goes to the events Erie All Star Wrestling, and he goes to Big League Wrestling. Harold's one of the diehards in Erie. I enjoy seeing Harold at the events. He was there this past Saturday. I expected nothing less. By the way, if you go to Harold Pollock's page, he does some great pictures and videos. You can see some of the stuff he does. You can get a quick recap on the events if you just scroll through his page with the pictures and videos.
He also says Slade versus Collier equals a 5-star match every time.
Thank you, Harold. Thank you. And it's Spencer carrying my old ass through. It's what's happening.
Oh, gosh. You're not old.
Sometimes I feel like it, but like Spencer's fantastic. Any chance I get to work with Spencer, I'm ready to go. Like that's the guy that I get amped up for. I feel like that's my mirror match is Spencer Slade. So anytime we're in the ring together, we drive each other and push each other so hard. Like it's so exhausting, but I look so forward to it.
I know we've seen some fantastic matches of you two. Fantastic. And who do you think right now in the WWE? Who's your favorite right now?
Actively, it's no secret. I'm a big John Cena guy. If you didn't know, now you do. Um, so I'm enjoying watching the what appears to be the last bit of John Cena. I think that for years and years and years, I don't think he was as appreciated as he should have been. And now in this final 12 months that he gave, people are finally starting to appreciate John Cena the way I always have. Um, so I'm really enjoying watching the last bit of John Cena. That's not to say that that entire roster from top to bottom is fantastic, but I'm an old school John Cena guy, and I'm really enjoying watching and enjoying John Cena's last little bit here.
Have you like John Cena heel or face?
I like either one. It's hard for me to say that oh, I like this better than this. I was glad to see that the heel John Cena, and it was in my opinion, absolutely phenomenal. I think he could have made that work for years on end.
Yeah.
And like I said, the audience is starting to appreciate John Cena now the way I feel like they should have for years. And he's getting amazing reactions like he always should have been.
Yeah. And I've never been, sorry, but I've never been a big John Cena fan ever until recently.
Most people weren't. It took people a long time to get on this John Cena train, and I think that his absence there before like the COVID era and during, I think people realized how much they actually miss him and how much he actually contributed and how good he actually was. And now with this being the last little bit of him, they really appreciate everything he's doing. And it hurts my feelings that it took so many people so long because I've been there the whole time.
Well, and one of the things of him that I respect is his promo abilities.
He's
I love to
unbelievable.
listen to him tell a story.
He's unbelievable. He's unbelievable promo. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's a smart guy. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows how to bring people in. He knows how to talk people into the building. Fantastic promo, John Cena.
Do you feel like it's a lost art? Because I know back in the day, I won't say how many years is back in the day, but there were like meaningful promos, and it
Yeah,
seems like it's getting to be.
I feel like the independents could use a lot of and this would probably include me. Could use more in-depth promos and more promo time. I think a lot of people focus on what goes on when the bell rings, and part of the personality of what you're seeing and what you're paying to see for is listening to people talk so you can connect with the personality that you see. That's how people make a connection is through your ability to talk to them. I feel like that's something that a lot of people, especially independents, could could brush up on. Now there are some great independent promos,
Mm,
um, but I feel like that could be an area that a lot of people could benefit from.
I agree. Now, there's a few, and I'll say two off the top of my head. Jason Hendricks.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He does one of the best promos. I love his video packages, and I love
He's
it.
fantastic. Jason Hendricks is fantastic. He's one that escaped my mind. I love to see great things happen for him. I know that he was injured for a while. I think he just came back. So I'm looking forward to seeing Jason Hendricks sometime soon because he's a fantastic talent.
I love his Anthony Katina. He's another one that does really good promos.
Anthony Katina is
He's really good.
another great talent. He's in phenomenal shape. He understands what he's supposed to do and when he's supposed to do it. Great talent. I know I'm not supposed to say so, but I like Anthony Katina a lot.
We do too. I just love him. He's awesome. Great wrestler. Probably shouldn't say great person. You know.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and he might not like us saying that, but he is. He's a fantastic person.
Sorry. Yeah, you too. I don't know if everybody's supposed to say you're a fantastic person either, but
I
we
I,
do.
I enjoy it though. I appreciate the sentiments.
And before we go, we asked you this last time, but what is on your workout playlist?
Again, it's more motivational. Like before, it was mostly like stuff that was heavy, anything I got like get real amped up to. Now it's more motivational stuff. It seems to be adjusting. I'm listening to a lot more motivational stuff. I'm watching a lot more motivational videos. As strange as that may sound, it's just it keeps me it keeps things fresh. It keeps my playlist fresh. It's stuff I've never really heard before, and watching some old school like bodybuilding and guys pounding heavy iron. I'm like, all right, this is what I'm into now. Let's get these videos up and running.
That's really cool. That is really cool. And also, where are you going to be next? You said October 13th, but where are you going to be before that?
September 13th, I'm going to be in Neo, and I'm going to be at Victory Road for TNA on September 26th. So that's the next two big things I have coming up. I'll be appearing at Victory Road, and I'll be appearing at Neo this coming Saturday.
And do you have any advice for up and coming wrestlers?
Stay focused and don't give up. Stay focused, work hard, keep whatever goal it is that you have in mind, keep it in front of you, and just keep going. Whatever you do, in the words of John Cena, never give up. Just keep going. Whatever your goal is, stay focused and try to, and keep after it.
Yeah, just keep going.
That's right. Keep moving along.
Well, thank you so much for being on here with us, and we are going to hold you to that in-person interview.
Absolutely. Please do.
So you have to let us know when you get a little closer.
I certainly will. And I appreciate you having me as always. Hopefully we can do this again sometime soon.
Yeah, before 6 months to a year, right? This has been Cindy and Destiny with Keep It Real Podcast, here with Big Time Bill Collier. Thank you again. Until next time, guys, keep it real. Thanks.
Thank you so much.